This is 625 ml of warm water with 2.5 teaspoons of dry yeast and 2 tablespoons of sugar mixed into a plastic bucket. This is what I use all the time for my baking. Okay, look at that. Alright, I'll leave it for about 10 minutes before adding on the flour. Okay, now that it's frothy, so I'm adding 625 grams of flour with a 3/4 tablespoon of salt. Okay, I'm using pink kitchen salt, the Himalayan pink salt. So just add it on, give it a stir. Okay, I'm just putting everything. This is sifted flour, so all this I got ready the night before. So what you do is I'm using this old-fashioned very good spatula to give it a stir. Stir until it's shaggy. Okay, lightly, not too hard, otherwise the whole thing spill. So just give it a good mix. Okay. Right, stir until, mix it until it becomes a ball. So now I'm adding a quarter cup of EVO. All right, my EVO. So just put all over it. All right, not a drop wasted. I very kiam siap. Okay, so again, fold it with this amazing old-fashioned spatula. Okay, I use this to stir my steamed glutinous rice, my yam cake as well. When I need to make a batter, it's very useful and it's so cheap. Okay, got it from Item Marketplace or maybe any other shops that sells crockery and all. So just give them a stir until it's the oil is all folded, well folded. You see, it's moving very smoothly. Okay, so just fold it. I'm going to change this spatula into our cake spatula. All right. This one. I can use it to fold. See, stretch and fold, stretch and fold, stretch and fold. Right. Fold it until it's well done. You will see that not much of the oil or no oil, sitting by the side or sitting in between the dough. So just stretch and fold. It's so easy. Use a plastic container. Makes work easy. It doesn't stick. So this is 625 ml water, warm water, 625 gram of all-purpose flour, your normal flour. It's not cake flour, it is not bread flour. So focaccia, actually, I find it very easy to make. Right, so since my oven can fit 2, I'm making 2 portions of this. So now it's all well done already. Not well done, well mixed. Sorry, wrong phrase used. It's all well mixed. This is all well mixed. Okay, I shall leave this for 3 hours in a warm place. All right, come back to you after 3 hours. It has raised by more than half. Okay, this is just 1 hour only. I'll leave it for 3 hours. In between waiting for the dough to rise, 3 hours, so I have some rosemary from my garden. These are for decoration above, and these are kind of chopped rosemary, which I'm going to add it on into my dough as I fold it now, and for it to raise for the next 30 minutes before baking. Usually, I would like to add garlic for a bit of garlicky taste, but because the next 5 days I'll be on vegetarian diet, so I don't take garlic. So I don't add garlic for this bake of mine. I've just put a little bit olive oil this baking pan. Even though it's non-stick, oil it a bit. So you see the dough has rise. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add rosemary. I'm not going to add any salt to this mixed. Usually I will also add garlic because I love garlic. But the next 5 days I'm on vegetarian diet, so I don't take garlic during my vegetarian diet. So now what I do is I'm going to fold it here first. Fold until, you know, it's all combined. So sometimes you can use your hands, you know, lift it, fold it, oops, lift and fold. So just fold until all are well combined. Stretch and pull until it's well combined. So the rosemary cuttings, you know, the chopped rosemary is well distributed. All right, if it is not well distributed, you just give it a push and a push, and it will redistribute itself. Now, when it's ready, on the oil pan, pour everything in. Okay, leave it for 30 minutes before we add another generous portion of olive oil over, and ready to bake. So for one, I already while waiting, we will cut some onions or carrots or whatever that you wish to have it decorated on top. So this round I will have onions, thinly sliced onions, and some more rosemary on top. Leave this for 30 minutes, do not disturb it. Then later on we will, you know, punch it down and shape it, and it's ready. Okay, come back to you. Okay, after half an hour, I add some olive oil here. All right, so what I'm going to do is just zoop the whole thing. Okay, press. Okay, just like that. Just punch some holes. And I usually like to add a bit more rosemary. So let's remember to keep the other half for the other dough that comes in later. So a bit more rosemary. To it, to give it a nice taste. Okay, maybe tak cukup, a bit more. Right. Then if you like, you add a bit of onions on top. Okay, bit of onions to give it a nice aroma. Right. This onion is the yellow onion, yellow sweet onion. If you don't have the yellow sweet onion, I think our Bombay onion also can do. But it's going to turn out very brown at the end, because this will be brown later on. So if you like, you add a bit of dill as decorative. Not only decorative, it will give it some oomph. Okay, press it in. I'm not so much into decoration at the moment because I don't have tomatoes with me. So as you can see, you just press them in. Okay, more rosemary on top to give it a nice taste. All right. So if you like to have a bit of colors here and there, but they'll turn brown. Okay, now it looks nice, but they'll turn brown later on. So just for the sake of a little bit of colors in lieu of cherry tomatoes. Okay, that's all. And ready for the oven at 220 degrees, 30 minutes.